I seen this? I never seen no. Hmm. 200,000 bail for cops charged with misbehavior in office. Can children of the incarcerated, the invisible group. Okay. Distribution of 400,000 LED bulbs, Minister, not only government's bright idea. K-Donor shareholders will still waiting on dollars from Curepe interchange. Ovarian cancer patient tells of drastic life change. After importation of tainted eye injections, company gets 15 million in tender awards from ministry. Embed assures no job cuts in CPEP.
Just quickly see where they're coming. If you ain't seen it, quick list.
Okay. Embed assures no job cuts in CPEP. CPEP workers strict, less money allocated in budget. Traffic tickets in the mail by year's end. Fire officers issue warning ahead of Diwali. Young sues marked for defamation. Gunshots inside Trinidad City Mall send shoppers scampering. CSEC exams to be written online. Young entrepreneurs benefit from YTEP training. Those are the stories in the Guardian, and the headline says blind probe. So, 5:52. I heard it of the, where did I see it? Of immigration officers still stranded in Venezuela.
Stranded?
Yeah. So it says immigration attaché to the Trinidad and Tobago Embassy in Caracas, Barup, is said to be still stranded as he has not yet received his foreign service allowance.
Or financially stranded?
The Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Ministry has rejected a Trinidad Express report which claims an attaché and its embassy in Caracas has not been paid his allowance and salary. In a statement, the ministry said Barup was posted to and assumed duties at the embassy in March 2016. Foreign service allowance and salary have been paid to him, the ministry said. The ministry said it was misleading to convey information as carried in the Express on October 12 that he has not been paid any money since being posted to Caracas. According to the draft estimates of recurrent expenditure 2020, the allocation for overseas missions was increased from 35,852,300 in fiscal 2019 to $42,721,000 in fiscal 2020. So then why, if that's the case, and you know who write the story, eh? Anna Ramdas. Anna Ramdas. So I'm still trying to understand, how we reached to that. Okay. So I move on again. And I saw let me tell you, hold on. Right. Let me see exactly what this says. So we saw immigration attaché to Trinidad and Tobago Embassy in Caracas. Mr. Barup is said to be still stranded as he has not yet received his foreign service allowance. The FSA is between US $4,000 and $5,000 a month. A source told the Express yesterday that contrary to a release from the Foreign Affairs Ministry, he has not received one red cent since he was asked to return to Caracas following the imposition of a visa system for Venezuelan by this government. The immigration attaché, Trinidad and Tobago's embassy in Caracas, Venezuela, Mr. Balrup, was posted to and assumed duties at the embassy in March 2016. Foreign service allowance and salary have been paid to him accordingly. It is misleading to convey information as detailed in the Express newspaper of 12th of October 2019, page 5, that he has not been paid any money since being posted in Caracas. A release from the Foreign Affairs Ministry stated last Saturday. However, a reliable source told the Express the fact is Mr. Balrup was posted in Caracas and he was forced to leave the embassy in March this year due to the political unrest and riots in Venezuela. He was owed 1 year's FSA and he had to beg for his money, which he was eventually paid. He was asked to return in July this year because nobody wanted to go. He went back, and since he has been back in Caracas, July, August, September, we're now in October, he has not been paid, said the source. The source claimed he has not been contacted by the authorities to ascertain what the facts are. Questions were also raised as to why the National Security Ministry and Immigration Office are silent when they are the authorities responsible for Mr. Balrup. The Express was informed that Permanent Secretary in the National Security Ministry reached out to Mr. Balrup last week and said the monies would be paid, but to date his bank account remains the same. Mr. Balrup, in a formal letter to the Chief Immigration Officer, had asked to be brought home by September this year if his monies were not paid. He has not gotten a response to his request. The source said National Security Minister Stuart Young has said he requested a report, but efforts to contact Chief Immigration Officer Charmaine Andrews has been unsuccessful.
That's which papers you're reading from?
That's the Express.
Okay. Oh yes, it's Anna Randas.
But so what game is being played? Ah, boy. I hope that they resolve this issue quickly. So it's either you bring the man back or pay him his money. The games as can't take, boy. Trinidad and Tobago. Just read that little story for you. But top youth mother plead for HDC home. And you all would very well know that visually impaired student Samuel Williams was one of our persons that we helped here. And he was also helped from our good friend Foreign TTB for 1 year, to help him with his traveling allowance and so on. And we would have helped in so many ways to help him. So Samuel's mother, Alicia Mother, said she first started her application for a house in 2017 and her son passed for his first choice school. Samuel's resilience and determination to pursue his education as a visually impaired child were recognized by the Express, and in that year Samuel received the Trinidad Express Youth Award. He currently attends the St. Anthony's College in West Moorings and is a third form pupil. Mother said her application was completed with the assistance of staff from the Member of Parliament for her area's office, Health Minister Terence Yalsing, and who continued to fulfill its promise to purchase all of Samuel's school books, she said. She said even though she was interviewed and given the assurance by the HCC that she had all the necessary documents, she has received no word from the ministry on the status of her application. Mother said her current living situation in Samoa is not ideal and would prefer the comfort of owning her own home. She said she's frustrated by the slow pace but was thankful to the MP and his office staff for their support. I went through everything, the interview, the meeting, and they said everything was in order. When I am right now is with my children's, but they say when. Where I am right now is with my children's father. He made an arrangement to stay with him until I got the house. This was almost 3 years. I wanted to find a place, but rent is high. And he was okay with us living there or here, but I would like my own home. The MP office is helping, and I know there is only so much they could do. If I had a house, it would be so much easier for us, she said. Mother said in anticipation of having a house, she purchased several household appliances and had them stored. However, she said some 2 weeks ago, when the heavy rain fell, the house flooded, destroyed all the items. She said, the thing is, with my excitement of finally owning my home, I got appliances and it was waiting and stored in downstairs where I was staying. Everything was destroyed because of the flood. My electric stove, dryer, dishwasher, all gone. An HDC official said yesterday they would look into the matter and contact Modest. Trinidad and Tobago, and I can say everything hearing here is the truth and nothing but the truth. The story is more bigger and more complex than what is being said here, but it's not my business to put anything in the public domain, and Alicia and her 2 sons really need help. They really need to get out from the situation they're in. It is not livable. One, and yes, we had flood in Samoa and the Eastern Main Road, where you saw me on pictures power washing. In her street, they got it terribly, because there to the back of them is the river.
Oh.
So everything on that street, persons got, it was destroyed. All right? I am hoping that HDC officials, who I think from time to time would listen to the program and who would be reading the papers, try in some way to help Alicia and her 2 boys. Really, really. All right? So, guys, we have to break for the news headlines. We do so and come back straight to you.
From the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, the opposition leader wants answers on Clico from the finance minister. Attorney General attends Financial Action Task Force week in France. Regionally, Prime Minister of Dominica announces that general elections will be held within early 2020. And internationally,
Police convoy is ambushed in western Mexico. 14 officers are killed.
And those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Our major newscast comes up at 7 a.m. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
as good as anybody. And the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago.
You will make the difference on election day. Vote PNM. PNM is great. I said that. Make it clear.
Now, if I say that, it's because something's happening. They'll say, I didn't ring the bell. Where the bell? I got the bell.
Minister of Public Utilities. So you're right, half the story was not told. So yes, we heard today, that a budget presentation or a presentation by the leader of the opposition that really just took all the things that you could think about in a document, pull them from here, there, everywhere, put it together on a nice document and read it out and said, this is what I want, a utopia. No regards to exactly how we are going to get it. All these things are there. Now listen to what it is. When you summarize what you are saying, listen to me, all right? You never budget, you never had a budget, a balanced budget before. When you had $58 and $59 billion in revenue, there was no need to balance the budget. We are hearing now that, yes, of course, it's a good thing to say because it's the in vogue thing to say, and therefore I will say it. I am going to balance the budget, all right? And therefore you're going to, then you talk about, I am going to balance it, but you're also saying that I'm going to reduce taxes, reduce my revenue, fine. You are also saying, while you're doing and you're giving a convoluted way you want to deal with the foreign exchange, which we all understand what will happen to the dollar when you start to talk about it. You are also saying that you're going to pay back all your bills. Mr. Vice President, the reality, Mr. Deputy Speaker, the reality is when you put all of those things together and you start to dissect them, you know what you are saying? Let us be clear what you are saying. You are saying, and no problem, you know, and I'm glad that it is coming out because it gives the population the time to assess it and understand what are the implications. So you are saying, listen, let's move the dollar to 12 to 1. That's what you are saying. You are also saying, because you are also saying, let's take inflation from below 1% to 10%. Yes, it's true. All right? You are also saying, without it, again, because you have educated people who could fact checks and put the numbers behind these things. You are also saying when you do this and reduce the revenue and have to pay the bills, you are also saying to 20 to 30,000 public servants, go home. That's right. Because you wouldn't be able to pay them. So at the end of the day, you have outlined your plans, and again, because as you said, you know, and in the song also went on, you know, he said you could fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now you see the light. Stand up for your rights. All right?
Let's talk on the street. The official station that defends the nation.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations: 47 Tissue Drive, Twin City Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a super quality experience. So bring the entire family and and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big. For more information, please call 636-2389 or 672-7787. Super Quality.
Give your home the style and comfort with quality contemporary furniture from Stylus Furniture Store. Select from a wide range of modern 3-pieces, recliners, and sofa sets, as well as 5- and 7-piece dining sets to create that decor and comfort of your home. For your convenience or 4-month Christmas layaway plan, visit our locations at number 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando or 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Call us today, 652-2542 or 652-2688. Stylus Furniture Store, for the style in you.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM all day, every day.
See us live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows, like our page.
And chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page, live and interactive.
All day, every day.
The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
So you want a broadband service, but you need a lower price. You want to save the cash you need to make your lifestyle nice. Well, get the Green Dot Broadband, the plan that suits your needs. The lowest price solution on the shores of TNT. With broadband for just $129 per month, Green Dot gives you the high-speed internet service you want, plus the savings you really need. So sign up today and enjoy the best of both worlds. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Corporate Companies, PRW is here for you. Call us or come visit us at number 111 Birchwood Triangle Lowlands, located after FT Farfan for all your printers, toners, stationaries, laptops, laptop printers, and bag combos. Desktops, TVs as large as 65 inches, 32-inch TVs starting as low as $1,500. Get all your backpack combos, Bluetooth spinners, Western Global Security 8-channel combos, installation starting as low as $900. Can't afford to pay in full? We offer a 3-month layaway plan. Call us today at 285-9779 extension 502 or visit us at number 111 Birchwood Triangle Lowlands after FT Farfan. PRW, the Western Global Electronics.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday at 8:05 to 8:55 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday morning on 91.9 from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Performance Beat All Talk.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live
live on the street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the live Temple of Restoration with Bishop Anthony and his team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, next to Quartz Building, opposite the QREP taxi stand. For more information, call 488-4413 and 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives. Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the street 919 FM.
We are as good as anybody. And the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry.
You will make the difference on election day. Vote PNM. PNM is great. I said that. Make it clear.
No, if I say that, it's because something's happening. I say, I didn't ring the bell. Where the bell? Let me get the bell.
What we have done, and this was again being compelled to do, is to try to hold the gains that we had made, slow down the accelerations that we were funding in some areas, by making that reduction in expenditure without collapsing the economy, without crashing the country, and just simply being straightforward, sensible. Because in December 2015, that is when we were in the era of money in the kitty to run the country's business for 3 days. That is when the oil price was heading downwards and had been down as low as $30 a barrel. That is when all the debt that we've paid off in the last 4 years was still there to be paid. And that is when we were facing the prospect, the very real prospect of an IMF program. Because having not gone to the IMF, don't dismiss the fact that had we mishandled this country's business in that situation where we lost so much of our revenue from loss of gas earnings, loss of oil earnings, reduction in volumes on both sides, debt to pay, contracted sums, and so on. Had we mishandled that, we were a prime candidate for the IMF. And of course, the IMF would have been a stranger in Trinidad and Tobago, but a stranger who come to run the place. Because the average person in this country refuses to accept that the Treasury pays the bills of most households. I mentioned fuel subsidy. The subsidy on water is still there. The subsidy on electricity is still there. The subsidy in the school program is still there. The subsidy in the free health system is still there. An IMF program would have dealt with every single one of those. And that is the point I want to make to you.
We are as good as anybody. And the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago.
You will make the difference on election day. Vote PNM. PNM is great. I said that. Make it clear.
Now, if I say that, it's because something's happening. I say, I didn't ring the bell. Where the bell? Now I got the bell.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. My intent is not to do too much talking, you know. I want to listen to you this morning. And there's a reason why. All right. So we're going to open the lines, and the numbers are 342-0081, 771-1791.
466-5391. If you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860.
Mano, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning,
morning. And Tobago. Well, the action is this. As you played just now, vote for the PNM is the best party to take this country out of the stupidity and all kind of nonsense that it was in the last, the past, let me say, when UNC was in power. They did so much of stupidness that we now getting back a little sense to keep the country going. Trinidad and Tobago, all your vote there. Morning, Mammy Sauce. Vina, hope you're up. Party Street, morning to you. Mr. Carol, Jen, morning. Mr. Chance, everybody. Filling, everybody. What you call it? Miss Friday morning to you. Bonnet Gardens and Mount Hope. All your vote PNM. Dr. Rowley has rang the bell. Election is in the air. All you get all your fingers sharpened. Look at the ID cards and everything. Make sure you're all intact. Get your family and everybody ready. Morning to everybody. Mr. Thomas, get your crew in line. I go on Sourman morning. I go on.
Overseas caller, good morning.
You have to get in my call before I leave. Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning to everybody. Sharon, you know what all I call to say is that last clip you play with Dr. Rowley talking about Trinidad and the Treasury play the bills. I wanted to keep on playing that because people feel that the Treasury there for everybody to go and dip their hand, but they don't know everybody done dipping their hand already in it. All of us benefiting from the Treasury. So I wanted to play that again. It helps us pay our light bill, our water rate, everything. The gas on the road, cars, the Treasury, all of us benefit from it. And I wanted to keep on playing that because Trinidad is living under a rock or something, some of us. Aye.
Where are you callers this morning? I want to hear your voices. Because you see, I want you to never forget, if the serious business of Trinidad and Tobago getting right is Hansel and Gretel, then that must make Kamla Prasad Bisesa that wicked witch, if that's the case. If you will watch a budget of trying to make life a little more easier in Trinidad and Tobago, then I can understand. And you know, we have people carrying out the exercise of telling people, especially on the issue of CPEP. People don't be fooled. Good morning, caller.
A blessed morning to Ms. Sharon Felix, Bruce Wayne, loyal listeners and callers. Ms. Sharon Felix, that is the mantra for now until 2020. I think it's about November next year, you might call election if you was watching, you know. December here, there's the mantra right now. Play that clip as they get on. Give us reminding the people what we went through from 2015 till now, so that we can say safely that it have a little easing of the pressure that was placed upon us by the previous government through fiscal management by this government right now. And if people really think, according to the first caller, what has happened and what is happening now, they will think wisely and always vote for the PNM. Thank you very much, Ms. Sharon Felix. Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much, caller. Caller, good morning.
God bless you, Ms. Sharon.
Morning.
Blessings to everybody. Ms. Sharon, PNM forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, ever. With Kamala for service day, we will get a new opposition for 2020. Amen. We don't want them back there, Ms. Sharon, but we want them to go and live home. And they so tutulbe, as my grandmother had to say. Play the clip, man. PNM is the best party. Love, blessing to everybody. Blessings to our beloved Prime Minister. You and Brucey all have a blessed day. Miss Sharon, love you all. God bless. Ali, I'll call you. Bye-bye.
We are as good as anybody. And the PNM party is the best party to take Trinidad and Tobago out of the morass and out of the nonsense and out of the stupidity that passes for governance in Trinidad and Tobago.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, mother. Ring the bell. We are as good. Hear what the man said? So that means the man that died PNM from ever since. So how you end up there? But anyhow, mother, good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning to my two guru, male and female. And good morning to the listeners of 91.9 and my grandmother and uncle in Tobago. But mother, think about it. A man who has a doctorate in UE come to tell me that the government is going to send home X amount of people because they reduce spending. And I wonder, well, apparently I went to RC school in Bataria. I don't know, I university, but I have education, and that's some kind of dotish. But then yesterday evening, I see a man start to point out, since in how long we've been getting, they start out to give out LED license out. And all of a sudden, a station come across the radio station and bam. So I sit down and I ask myself, I wonder this can't be coincidence. I was George, well, since you get a program to come over your radio station, if it's not your fault, then that'll pay for the few hours that it was broadcasting on your radio station. But anyhow, let me move on. So mother, a man come to tell, you know why they come to tell me that about the CPEP workers? They have the concept that most of the CPEP workers, because after cutting stone, after painting stone, CPEP turned to CPEP Marine and CPEP all kind of thing. So I would believe that was an increase in CPEP budget. CPEP even started to build community centers. Not so? So I would believe that was a reducing CPEP. But I don't know. I see CPEP at a boat. I walking on a place in South and I see CPEP at a whole Caroni place that Caroni had. CPEP at a man in a boat going around cleaning up the swamp and all kind of things. I don't know. CPEP at a marine. So CPEP had increased tremendously after cutting stones. There was, right? So after reducing the budget, they tell themselves it's only African people in that the concept. But as they come out of office, when they're not in office, it's painting stone. When they're in office, the CPEP Marine and a man singing out a Wakaman, a man get tuned to sing a song for CPEP, a Wakaman. All of a sudden, when they get out of office now, it is no good. And the only people in CPEP now is, because for the man to make that statement, they are speaking to a group of people in no matter. They're trying to tell African people that, oh, they're going to go home. Because that is, they have nothing else because we had a condensed milk budget. So Hansel and Gretel start to eat, and the old witch come to try to confuse the party. You understand the point I'm making, mother? So black people wake up and smell the coffee. We have a ton load of CPEP truck that had parked up all about the place washing. Mother, go on. Enjoy your morning.
Thank you very much. But before I take the next call, let me just say, I'll take the caller, just hold for me. Some of the highlights of the budget. Total revenue 2020, 47.74 billion. Oil revenue 11.004 billion. Total expenditure 15.036 billion. Fiscal deficit 5.28 billion. Minister Imbert to introduce shelters for women who have been displaced due to family conflict, domestic violence, crime and other issues. Government proposes to introduce daycare centers to cater for children under 3 years old. 15% wages increase, for CPEP and URP workers. I hope I ain't making mistake and saying books. This is 15% increase in fees to CPEP contractors, measures to take effect from December 1st, 2019. Minimum wage be increased from 15 to 17.50% or per, 1750. So you're getting at 250 from December 1st, 2019. Personal allowance at airports, value of personal goods that can be imported without incurring customs duties to be increased from 3,000 to 5,000 effective December 1st, 2019. Retired daily paid workers in public service. Here, retired daily paid workers in public service to be eligible for pension of 3,500 per month. New plan to take effect in 2020. Government to ban the importation of styrofoam for use in food service industry and required manufacturers of good containers to introduce additives to make their products biodegradable. Ban use of plastic bottles in public office to take effect from January 1st, 2020. Government to extend the promotional expenses allowance provision to first-time exporters into the CARICOM market. No taxes for registered farmers. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you going?
I'm
Sharon
good.
And Bruce.
Morning.
And all the Titans, good morning. Gerald here.
Yes, Gerald, how do you do?
After reading what you just read here, Sharon, how can one say that budget is a pie in the sky? How could one say that? You understand? My take on this whole thing is that what a woman read out, that thing that she read out Friday, because I still can't understand it. If it was a budget debate or a manifesto, that is pie in the sky. And I mean, Minister Lee Hunt, highlighted, listen, if you listen carefully to what it is that he had to say, he highlighted, certain things that were inconsistent. And then I was hearing, I think it was Julia read it yesterday, that certain people in her own camp questioning how she going and get that revenue.
Yeah, they want to know where she getting it from.
That she going to reduce. How she going and get that revenue, right? So I just waiting, to fire public servants. Nah, I good, right? PNM is the way for me. All right?
Thank you very much, caller.
Yeah.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Anselek.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning.
Bruce and Sean.
Yes.
When Kamala, the sister, was telling us that the budget is a condensed budget, you know what she was telling us in the next one? That all the subsidies and all the things that we are getting will be coming back in. She also tell us that the private sector, everything is going to get privatized. So when it get privatized, meaning all government resources get privatized, the private owners them would not get to know, like how the government has other subsidize on the items that we buy, like water and all these things. The private sector don't want to do that to them. So she's playing games with the people at Trinidad and Tobago. And if you listen to Rodney Charles, when Rodney Charles was saying that statement, you can have it on my phone, Rodney Charles was telling you in smart, stay away from the UNC, you know. That way, in a UNC campaign, he's saying these statements, he didn't make no mistake there, you know, because Rodney Charles knew exactly what they did. You understand? And then when somebody advises him, hey, is UNC you're supposed to say, he say, oh, something happened here, something happened here. Ring the bell. Let me ring the bell. Let me ring the bell. He know exactly what he is saying. Nothing was happening there. That guy said that exactly because he know the corruption. Every ministry, the Auditor General say was corrupt. Now you come and tell our government we're in place now. We must have a budget for over $60-something million because we're supposed to give away everything. That is not how it does work. You hear what the Prime Minister tell you? It's the RMFP, them stay away from, you know. People supposed to be rewarding these people right now, you know. All they put certain things in place, they got to have no other choice. Remember when they was raising the gas price? They take off the subsidy of the gas and things. They didn't have no choice, you know, Sean. They didn't have no choice. If we have government go what now come in place and take off subsidies in our budget and things, you are going mad. But if you have no other choice, you go do. You understand? It's like you face the IMF, the government workers get fired. And the IMF started telling how to run your country, cut down on your thing. And the amount of people would have get let go. And people don't open their eye and see these things the way it is. The people who cause the problem is the people who come in today to give us a response like they don't know what went on. And when that everything have money, the Martin Hospital had the problem up there with one of the buildings in the hospital had a problem since underneath them. And they didn't say don't want to do something. Now this government had we call them people that forget this government that they want to pay contractors, all them contractors have millions of dollars with the lead bills behind there. And this government stand up and do all this thing by themselves and taking jam into the all we can hear some fools who don't listen properly, we don't understand what's going on in the country, come and talk us at dotishness.
Caller, wrap it up.
Was not paid.
You got to wrap it up, caller.
Was not paid the money, and this government had to find money now to pay contractors. Pay up all the bills to lead them with. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Good morning.
Dr. Vishnu Raghunath is a senior lecturer at UWI in economics. He is also a member, if not the chairman, of a commission established to provide oversight on the ethics of election campaigns. And sometimes I wonder how these fellas think, because once you assume that position, you must try as best as possible to function as someone from a neutral position. Yet he finds himself immediately after the budget criticizing the Minister of Finance's figures in respect of the increase in wages to the CPEP and ERP employees. This I find to be completely unethical for someone who is supposed to be guiding ethics in the election process. Maybe he did it inadvertently, but notwithstanding that, he has compromised his position. And what he should do from an ethical standpoint is offer his resignation so that any ethics that is imposed on the upcoming elections and any future elections could be done so in a manner where the population could be satisfied that he is not sitting on one side of the fence either way. And I'm looking forward to his resignation and to see if, as a nation, we are rising to the standards to which I aspire as a citizen.
Caller, leave it there. We're going to the ads. Thank you very much. Mr. Chance, you're back in when we come in.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends right here on the Street 919 FM every Sunday in the month from 8:05 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life Ministry. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Memphis International presents Sweet Country Christmas, Soca and Parang.
Soca and Parang.
An all-white edition on Saturday, 23rd November at Mayara Resort Center. Come party away with DJs Dirty Harry,
Kryptonite Songs,
Rough Cut International, Culture Blend,
and Memphis International.
With guest artists Simba Amani and Eddie Charles.
Yeah, you ready? Sweet Country Christmas.
Get your tickets now, $80. At the door, you pay more.
For tickets, call Memphis 772-5231.
Or Simba at 686-9888.
Mayara Resort Center, 630-7443.
There's gonna be lots of eats and drinks on sale. Plus security. Mayara Resort Center, Saturday 23rd of November. It's all about soca and parang. A sweet country Christmas. This one is powered by Memphis International.
Tony's Place for the latest and best phones, including Samsung and iPhones, tablets, phone and tablet cases, batteries, memory cards, flash drives, chargers, headsets, Bluetooth speakers, car mounts, and iPhone and Android watches. We carry tempered glass and screen protectors too, and specialize in repairs and unlocking. Check us also for plus-size men's clothing, pants 44 to 60, and jerseys from 2X to 6X, slippers and shoes, Jordan, Nike, Fila, Old School, Adidas, and many more. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at Tony's Place. Telephone 368-9301 and 366-2197. Tony's Place, opposite Mario's, downstairs Prince City Mall, booth 29 Abbotsford Mall, Henry Street, Port of Spain, and booth number 20 New City Mall for the latest tech and trends.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Tune in to Shaman's Path every first and third Friday from 10:05 to 10:35 a.m. for hidden truths, wise sayings, current events based on prophecies and shamanic healing methods. Call 496-1471 or log on to shamanezra.com. This program is brought to you through the kind courtesies of Kudo Herbal Health, distributors of Kudo Alkaline Water, which assist with your pH balance and promoting a healthy lifestyle. We also engage in medical, massages, and therapy. For more info, call 722-2614.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. You know, I really want to hear from some people who really feel that this budget isn't going to make any sense to we the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I'll tell you why. I'm hearing their mouthpieces speaking on the issue of CPEP workers and CPEP workers strict less money allocated in budget. You know, these are the same people who condemned CPEP in its inception and say that they're painting stones and we eat out of a trough. And they went on and on to say a number of things. And I was like, I can't understand now how they want to fight for CPEP workers. They took CPEP in their time, in their tenure, and they used CPEP to do all kind of things that it was not representing. Under CPEP, they built community center and wing for hospital and a number of things that the program wasn't the initial issue. Did they see it fit to give CPEP a raise? I'm asking the question. In their times, let me tell you, in their times, a contractor had 60 workers. And their contractor's take-home fee was larger by far. And although you have your contractor's management fee, you have two accounts for your company. One for your NIS and so on, and the other one is your management fee. The contractor don't pay CPEP workers. CPEP itself put your money into your account. And there were persons in their last dispensation was not paying the NIS. They were taking that money too. I recall people calling my phone to tell me when they went to the NIS department, there was no payments for them. People still tell you that they won't pay in their NIS and so on. And it might have happened before, but measures was put in place and they override the measures. So we're back in it again. And you have to account ever so often for paying your health surcharge, your NIS and so on. And if you don't, bring the proof that you have done it. Your management fee will be held. Trinidad and Tobago. It's as serious as that. So when you could come and tell the CPEP workers it's a trick, that's a lie. Because yesterday, I sent Bruce the clip and he would have read it for you. Bruce, see if you could find back that. He would have read it for you. And I continue to hear people saying and continue. I want to tell you, if you want to win something, do it honestly. Because people, when they find out, they'll get even more distasteful for you. But here's a story in the Express, and I want to thank the caller that called me, that says, a letter of the day, pie in the sky for your vote. The time has come for the electorate to demand that all political leaders state clearly how they intend to fund the promises they make on political or other platforms. They must tell us what existing benefits they intend to decrease or exercise in order to accommodate their grandiose plans aimed of or at attracting our votes. I read through the opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessa's budget reply, party manifesto, and wondered whether she knew that we are in 2019 and not 2010. That oil prices were below US $60 a barrel and not US $100 plus as in 2010. Where would she get the money to finance her plans if oil prices remain depressed and she repeals the property tax, scraps the revenue authority, and reduces personal corporation tax? Very few of her prospective engines can start without an injection of considerable funding. Her proposed financing policies and strategies seem more for the long term rather than the urgency that is required now. If they believe their own rhetoric that the country is in a bad economic shape, Persad-Bissessa election speech reminded me so much of Mary Howitt's children's poem, The Spider and the Fly, The Cunning Spider. Huh. Ah, boy. And will you walk into my parlor? Will you walk into my parlor? Said the spider to the fly. Mr. Chance.
Felix, thank you very much, Bruce Wayne. Now, you're so correct, and that is the reason why I need to call out Vishnu Raghunath. And I have to ask him some questions.
But before I do so, I want to talk to the retired public servants who must understand what is in the budget, this particular budget for them. On Wednesday when we had the protest, I left the protest and I went to the Inland Revenue because by that time I did not receive my letter which indicate I had to fill out the form rather to indicate that I was alive, my life certificate. I did not receive that form, so I went to the Inland Revenue. And I sat and one of the clerks came to me and she said, "What can I do for you?" I said, "Well, I noticed I did not get the form to indicate that I'm alive and stuff." She said, "What is your date of birth? What is your name?" And she looked me in the eye and said to me, "Sir, you don't ever have to come back here to do life certificate. This matter has been digitized and integrated into the system." And you know what that means for public servants? There are some public servants who are 80, 85, 86. Whenever they had to go twice a year, it was a sight to see them in wheelchair. Having to walk with a stick. People having to take time off to go and put in their forms for them to say that they're alive. So it's not only about money, it's about caring for you. So I left there recognizing that what the Minister of Finance said was no pie in the sky. My system was already integrated into the digital system. She said I don't have to come back at all again for that. She told me that the 82% of the 26,000 public servants are already integrated. So we don't have to come back twice a year, which was a burden to many public servants. Have to go in there to show that you're alive. So I want to make that point to them. And the second point I want to make is that their pension has been indexed to the cost of living. What that means, if the cost of living goes up, they'll get a little bump in their pension, commensurate with the cost of living. Those are important things. And the third one I want to say to them, as a public servant myself, I know public servants who had to remain 2 years before they started getting their pension. You know what's happening now, Ms. Felix? As soon as you retire, you get in the 3,500 while they decide to work out all the matters pertaining to your pension. So you don't have to wait 1 and 2 years. That was the practice before. I'm saying to the public servants, those were things done to demonstrate to you that this government is moving in a direction to treat with the senior citizens and the elderly. And you must recognize that. So let me come quickly to Mr. Vishnu Raghunath. So Mr. Vishnu Raghunath, let me tell you something. The gloves are off. This is election time, you know. I usually give a little diplomatic, and I'm going to ask you direct, sir. What was your agenda in your miscued political analysis that you gave? Let me ask you straight up, Mr. Vishnu. Do you have a political agenda? I want to ask you direct, you know, because this is gloves off. Why do you want to create anxiety and confusion among the 9,000 CPF workers? Anxiety from them because you call it from the university. Everybody will believe what you're saying is true and right. And because you're high up in the sky. And Mr. Vishnu, why are you doing that? Why are you trying to interfere with the lives of the ordinary people, confuse them? Why are you doing that? Are you a closet, undercover, covert, underneath, behind the scenes UNC? Yes, Dr. Raghunath. Before you retire, answer those questions. Before you send in your resignation, as the caller said, answer those questions. I'm a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. You need to answer those questions. Why you didn't ask Kamala Prasad, Mr. Sir, why she want to give more land to the people in Central Trinidad after they got $731 million, Vishnu, in the Caroni VCF, $731 million. In addition to that, they get 2 acres of land for agriculture and a lot of land to build a house. You asking she nothing? You asking Kamala nothing? Yeah, but zilch, zero, nada, nothing for the ordinary man. You want to create confusion for them. You're not going to allow that, Vishnu. So before you resign, answer those questions. I want to come very quickly to Mr. Dudai. You know the fellow named Mr. Dudai, Sharon?
I know Mr. Dudai.
Yeah, he's the president of Utah. You know that, right? Last night, we had 3 women who aspired to become the president of Tutor. I was happy for them. I want to congratulate them. But you know what came out of that discussion? Ms. Felix, I want to tell the people, you know, there are some provocateurs outside of the parliament trying to induce things to get political advantage for the UNC. Mr. Dulai, are you one of them? Let me tell you what one of the aspirants said. She said that when they had the last discussion with the CPO, and I want you to listen to me well, you know, people. When they had the last discussion with the CPO told them that before they could continue the negotiations, they have to bring forward the market survey, the data on the market survey, before we could continue. But you know what he said? One of the aspirants said, Tutor has not even hired the person. The person was even hired. So I'm asking Mr. Dudhai. Yes, I'm pronouncing it in Indian. Dudhai. Why did you bring all those teachers on the street when you know you didn't submit the market survey to the CPO? You know
using the people for their own gains.
So what it is you were doing? Why you brought those people on the street? All the parents was a mess. Keep the children home all about the place. What was the objective to that, Mr. Dudai? Do you have a political agenda, Mr. Dudai?
Mr.
Chance? Last straw, because you know you can't go back. It's 3 women, and I give them all the kudos because they spoke well.
Mr. Chance? Mr. Chance?
The tutor has a lot of work to do on their own. It seems to me that Dudai was only thinking about politics because the people who are in the early childhood centers are not integrated into the teachers' union. And they said, you know why? Because we have a lot of work to do to get that done. So all those teachers in the early childhood center are not part of tutor. So if Mr. Dudai, all that is true, why did you bring those teachers on the street?
Mr. Chance?
I finish.
I have to go to the news.
I finish. Don't worry. I just asked that question. Dudai, are you a politician? Are you a closet UNC? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. Oh, my God. We go to the news.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast brought to you courtesy The Street 919 FM. In the headlines, the opposition leader wants answers on CLICO from the finance minister. Attorney General attends Financial Action Task Force Week in France. Regionally, Prime Minister of Dominica announces that general elections will be held within early 2020. And internationally,
police convoy is ambushed in western Mexico. 14 officers were killed.
And now for the details. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar on Monday called on Finance Minister Colum Imbert to say whether or not the central bank's preferred bidder offered $250 million less than the winning bid for the acquisition of the sale of CLICO policies. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar first raised the issue in her budget response on Friday. She called on Mr. Imbert to come clean to the public in the interest of transparency and accountability. The finance minister issued an almost immediate statement last Friday refuting the opposition leader's claim that he had given written directions to the central bank to sell CLICO's traditional portfolio of insurance policies to a local insurance company. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar demanded that Mr. Imbert disclose the alleged instructions. In other news, Attorney General Faris Alwari left for France, Paris, over the weekend to attend the Financial Action Task Force, FATF Week. FATF Week involves a meeting with FATF representatives from 205 countries with the participation from the International Monetary Fund, the United Nations, the World Bank and other organizations. The meetings will focus on disrupting financial flows linked to crime and terrorism and discussing ways to contribute to global safety and security. FATF Week began on Sunday and will conclude on October 18. Minister in the Ministry of the Attorney General and Legal Affairs, Fitzgerald Hines, will act as the Attorney General in Mr. Alwari's absence. In regional news, Prime Minister of Dominica, Roosevelt Skerritt, announced on Sunday that general elections in that country will be held within 100 days. The Prime Minister was speaking in a public meeting in a village of La Plaine on the eastern side of the island. The ruling Dominican Labour Party is seeking to be successful at a fifth consecutive term in office. Mr. Skerritt, who became Prime Minister in 2004 following the death of then Prime Minister Pierre Charles, will be seeking his fourth consecutive term in office. The 47-year-old Skerritt has been urging the population to maintain the peace through campaigning. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
Police in western Mexico were carrying out a court order when their convoy was ambushed. 14 officers were killed in the incident and 3 others were injured following a shooting. A powerful criminal group, the Jalisco Nuevo Generacion cartel, is believed to have carried out the attack. Reports say the convoy was surrounded by heavily armed men in a number of pickup trucks who then fired on the officers and set their vehicles on fire. The region is a hotspot for violence linked to turf wars between drug cartels. Authorities said all resources would be put into finding those responsible. And that was a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at our weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad Tobago, the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, generally sunny, hazy and at times breezy conditions are expected, despite a few partly cloudy spells with a 30% low chance of showers mainly during the afternoon. There is a 10% very low chance of the odd heavier shower or thunderstorm favoring western and southern areas of Trinidad. Nighttime will be mostly clear despite the odd showers. Seas slight to moderate, waves 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters, near calm in sheltered areas. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius in Piaco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And here's a recap of our headlines. The opposition leader wants answers on CLICO from the finance minister. Attorney General attends Financial Action Task Force Week in France. Regionally, Prime Minister of Dominica announces that general elections will be held within early 2020. And internationally,
police convoy is ambushed in western Mexico. 14 officers were killed.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. national newscast brought to you courtesy The Street 919 FM. Stay tuned for news headlines at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
You where I want you and I'm gonna take it all. Give me that.
All right, so Trinidad Tobago, that was our news, sponsored by Street 919 FM. We go to the ads, and when we come back, we continue with our talk. Trinidad Tobago, let me say good morning to all of you online, whether you're viewing us on the YouTube or you're listening to us on the tuning app, on your radios, whatever mechanism you're using. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
I don't want no scene from your man, so drop low and give me that. Tell come let me. No scene, yeah. We don't want no scene, yeah. I don't want no scene. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me take
talk.
You talk. Come talk with us on the street.
919 FM.
Give your home the style and comfort with quality contemporary furniture from Styler's Furniture Store. Select from a wide range of modern 3-pieces, recliners, and sofa sets, as well as 5- and 7-piece dining sets to create that decor and comfort of your home. For your convenience or 4-month Christmas layaway plan, visit our locations at number 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando or 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Call us today, 652-2542 or 652-2688. Stylist Furniture Store, for the style in you.
Looking to fix up or build your home or business early? Well, look no further. Just check out Arima Door Center. They have the best quality of all local doors made right here in Trinidad. We have mahogany, cedar, pine, teak, glass, and steel doors. And while you're there, ask about the kitchen cupboard doors. Also building material and a variety of tiles. And hear this, Arima Door Center is the sole distributor for Viking water tanks, Viking screw type covers, Viking 7-year warranty, 430-gallon and 1,000-gallon. All at the best prices around. So hurry on down and check out Arima Door Center. Local manufacturer of doors and water tanks for over 30 years. We're also the distributors of TCL Cement. Secure your home and water supply today. Right now at Cleaver Road, Arima, 642-3509. Visit us or check us on Facebook and Instagram.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations. 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Cova Car Park, Cova. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a super quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big. For more information, please call 636-2389 or 672-7787. Super Quality.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour. Heard every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com.
So you want a broadband service, but you need a lower price. You want to save the cash you need to make your lifestyle nice. Well, get the Green Dot Broadband, the plan that suits your needs. The lowest price solution on the shores of TNT. With broadband for just $129 per month, Green Dot gives you the high-speed internet service you want, plus the savings you really need. So sign up today and enjoy the best of both worlds. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
We welcome you to join Pastor Kelvin, Harry Narayan, and friends every third Friday in the month from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life, All-Night Ministry right here on the Street 919 FM. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first second and the third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and the fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Was a one mucho dinero. Let me go. Dance around the table, dance up. Get up if you're able, get up. Dance around the table, dance up. Let me jump. Dance around the table, dance up. Get up if you're able, get up. Dance around the table, dance up. Let me jump. Christmas season, people ready for shopping, waiting for somebody to release the money. I said Christmas season. Women, them waiting for somebody to release the money. If you don't have none, find it. If you can't find none, borrow it. If you didn't get none, don't study it. The most important, we live in. We will still have fun. We will still around. Sorry, lunch and ginger, we will have anywhere. Have nothing to give, you still have privilege. It's Jesus' birthday, I say. Baila! This Christmas I want mucho dinero. Dance around the table, dance up. Get up if you're able, get up. Dance around the table. Let me jump. Dance around the table, dance up. Get up if you're able, get up. Dance around the table. Love it up. Christmas season, the children are waiting for somebody to release the money. At the Christmas season, the business place waiting for somebody to come spend some money. If you don't have none, find it. If you can't find none, just borrow it. If you didn't get none, don't study it. Most important, we live in. We will still have fun. We will still around. In the east and in the west, in the north and in the south. If you don't have nothing to eat, we still will celebrate. It's Jesus' birthday, I say. Baila! This Christmas I want mucho dinero. What we say?
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. So the spider and the fly. Will you walk into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. This the prettiest little parlor that ever you may spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show you when you are there. Oh, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down again. I'm sure you must be weary there, with soaring up so high. Well, you rest upon my little bed, said the spider to the fly. There are pretty curtains drawn around, the sheets are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in. Oh, no, said the little fly, for I've often heard it said, they never wake again who slept upon your bed. Said the cunning spider to the fly, dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good stores of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please take a slice? Oh, no, said the little fly. Kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see. Sweet creature, said the spider, You're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings. How blatantly are your eyes. I have a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf. If you'd step in one moment, there you shall behold yourself. I thank you gently, sir, she said, for what you've pleased to say. And bidding you good morning now, I'll call another day. The spider turned him around, or the spider turned him round about, and went into his den. For well he knew the silly fly will soon come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then came out to his door again, and merrily did sing, come hit ya, pretty fly, with pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple, there's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like diamond bright, your mind are dull as lead. Alias, alias, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his willy flattering words, came slowly flittering by, with buzzing wings and huge aloft. Then near and nearer grew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue, thinking only of her chesty or cresty head. Poor, foolish thing at last. Up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into the dismal den within his little parlor, but she never came out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you've give heed upon an evil counselor, close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. I wonder if you all understand what I read. Trinidad and Tobago, we are the flies, you know. And you have to be careful what you listen to and from whom you listen to it. Otherwise, you'll end up like the spider and the fly. 7:23 a.m. And let me take this opportunity to thank all of you who came out on Sunday. I want to thank you guys so very much. And of course, wait for part 2. Well, you're not easy now. They harassing me. Mrs. Crosby, good morning.
President, good morning to you.
Oh gosh, I took you for Mrs. Crosby.
President, good morning to you, Ms. Sharon Phillips.
Caller, you're very low.
President, good morning to you, your loved ones, and to Goose and his loved ones, and to the Tarukans of the Republic. If you remember the word Malkadi?
Malkadi.
Yes. Well, there is a sickness, Kamla, and she wants to suffer with Malkadi. Don't tell me you used to hear when somebody gets fit, they get Malkadi. And that is where all of them suffering with.
Thank you very much. Let me say a happy birthday to Khalees Campbell, and also a happy birthday to a gentleman who called me last evening, Mr. Cunningham. I think he's turning 80-something years today. I told him to call me back this morning, but he probably forgot. But I'm still sending his happy birthday request for him. So let me say happy birthday to you all. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Miss Felix, you sent me back so many years with that poem. And that poem is exactly what happened today. Exactly what happened. All the years roll back. Exactly what happened. I wish you would play it every morning.
I'll
Good
try.
morning. Yes, good morning to you, Miss Phillips. You are doing, I have to hear your voice every morning, you know, even when you're home and you're calling. I just say, there's a good soul passing by. So have a happy day, darling.
Thank you.
All right.
Where are you callers? Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning.
Sharon, I am saying that public servants, when they make errors, they should pay for it. Not the state, not us, the taxpayer. There's too many people, I think, are doing things to help their lawyer friends. Because a lot of people only looking for state cases, right? And it's draining the economy. Last when we were marching, anyway, I went into the justice. I had some transfer, and I heard a woman passing. I think she works in there, passing and saying to another one, "Oh, something about the CJ and things. He must pay them to say that." You know, and there are lots, and person of African descent, a lot of stupid utterances and a lot of stupid mistakes have been made in the health services and other areas. And people must be held responsible, not the taxpayer. And the government must get serious on that. Those people who are doing mischief. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
I was in the Minister of Health last night, and the man is so correct. No medical marijuana. You must have a dosage. You can't go and use that thing like how people are doing in Bushmills place that way.
Madman?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
when I cut you off and thing, you just get upset.
Well, I commented before, you know, go on and talk now.
Madman,
Yeah.
when you do this, other people will feel it's okay to do it.
What are doing? Why do you have an open forum for like people?
We don't have an open forum. We're discussing a particular matter.
Okay. I've been listening 5 o'clock. And
We're discussing a particular matter, and if that is the way, and then you will get vexed, and people find that I rough you up. We're discussing a particular matter. I cut off other people when they do that.
But
And you
Sharon,
continue
Minister
to
of
come every day. We're not speaking about that.
But
We are
the
not
man is
speaking
right.
about that.
The man is correct.
Okay, madman. You continue to do that in the morning. We're discussing serious issues, and you continue to do that. As if, I will say my mind, as if they put you to call to disrupt the program, especially when I am on. We're discussing that particular issue. You continue to do that all the time. So when I see your number, no, I wouldn't answer it. When it's not an open forum, I wouldn't answer. Once it's an open forum, I'll answer you. We're discussing a particular issue. You always do that. And you're allowed to do it, but you continue to take advantage of it. I had enough of that. So people, 2020 budget, we had agricultural entrepreneurs to pay no taxes. We had energy investment tax credit increased from 20% to 25%. We have tax amnesty realized $2.38 billion. We had, let me tell you what we had again. We had minimum wage increase from $15 to $17.50. And let me tell you something. If the bowling ball, why you didn't raise it to $20? Raise it to $20 and the whole of the chambers would have been coming down and making us at a bacchanal. You increase it gradually, they have a problem. You were there, you were clamoring to raise it to $25 and you didn't do so. Caller?
Yeah, good morning to my sister.
Yes, Andrew.
And good morning to my brother Bruce Wayne. And good morning to each and every one of my voices heard. You see what the poem read is the spider and the fly. That bait the spider was setting, you know, to get the fly, you know. Anytime that fly touch that cobweb, that fly stick, you know, can't get off, you know.
But you realize to the end of the story he got caught.
Yeah, he must get caught. Yeah, the fly get caught, yes. But Kamala Prasad says, and that chap she said it. That ain't good enough. People in this country they have too much of wisdom, too much of understanding that Kamala train out them kind of thing Kamala train out there and trying to catch people. Because what Kamala, how you run a country without tax? How could you run in this world? Any country in this world could run without tax? Just giving away. Where will get all the money to give away? Where will get all the money to give away? How the country will collapse? That collapse country, you know, she always said this country in a crisis, and this woman wants to bring it into a crisis. Eh? If the people of Trinidad and Tobago make a miss and give Kamala Prasad this country to run again, I telling you that this country is going to collapse. It might come worse than Haiti. It might come worse than Haiti, you know. Because the woman don't know what she's doing. She only gets to run the country because of Jack Warner and all those parties get together and put her there. But otherwise she cannot campaign, she cannot debate nothing. And you see, Dudai, when Dudai, I was Dudai, he had a yellow jockey short. And that lecturer anyway is yellow jockey short they're wearing. I make you know the jockey short. Because you know why? When they talk, you listen to what they're saying. And you will see, if they're not campaigning, they're campaigning. Have a blessed day.
So I continue to give you the information. Outstanding VAT refunds to be financed out of a bond issue valued at $3.0 billion. Tax breaks for corporate sponsorship for sports and culture doubled to $6 million. $2.283 billion allocated to Tobago for 2019. International brand operator identified for Magdalena Grand. 100% tax credit on solar water heaters. Total ban on styrofoam and single-use plastic. OJT on the job training program to be expanded to 8,000 trainees. Stipend increased by 10%. Government revenue improved to $46.6 billion in 2019, the best return since 2014. 2 new ferries, 25 new CNG buses. 854 recipients of senior citizen pension. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I could say this straight up, and if you realize what happened, I watched the whole budget debate after last night. Also, Mr. Esmond Ford talk, and he talked really good. Hats off to him there. Kamala and them have nothing to say. If you check out the debate, Sharon, she is saying nothing about the budget itself. You're supposed to say, all right, well, how we're doing so and so on. She's talking about a manifesto, right? She's a conventional budget. It's a sweet thing, right? But they're trying to hold many people, but it cannot work. How I call this, who Mr. Rowley make and Mr. Inwood, right? I call this political chess, Sharon. The public service is daily paid. They get an increase for years. The super workers in the private sector, all what this Mr. Rowley done, right? It's trying to take the people from the lower strata of life then up to a different level then. And that is what Kamala them did not want. If he didn't do it, they'll come and say, oh, you'll give them a raise for people suffering and what's happening on them. So at the end of the day then, hats off to the government, right? They're doing a very, very good job. And there's no way at all, them coming back. And like Dr. always said before I go, Kamala and them had a chance to send the PNM into oblivion when they had 29 seats, Sharon, and she's lost that chance. She will never get it back again. Thanks for giving me a chance to talk, Sharon.
You're welcome, caller. Thank you very much.
Government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Ministry of Finance for immediate release, and this was Sunday the 13th of October 2019. Media release all CPEP workers to get increased wages, no reduction in working hours or workers. Sunday Guardian gets it wrong with bogus analysis. The Minister of Finance, the Honorable Com Imbert, has taken note of a ridiculous front page story mirrored in fraudulent analysis in Sunday's Sunday Guardian entitled Budget Bombshell, CPEP Workers Tricked. In that article, the Guardian quoted senior lecturer Dr. Bishnu Raghunath as making unfounded claims that the announcement of an increase in CPEP workers' salaries by the Minister of Finance was an election ploy with a trick. Dr. Raghunath went on to say that because of what he perceives to be a reduced allocation for CPEP in 2019-2020, either the number of hours that CPEP workers work will be reduced or their numbers will be reduced, resulting in less pay. Simply put, Dr. Raghunath is wrong, and it is inexcusable and irresponsible for a senior lecturer at UWI, who is also ironically the chairman of the Council of Responsible Political Behavior, to make these baseless and scandalous statements without any facts. While it is a challenge for some persons to understand the process of annual budgetary allocations, this kind of reckless commentary is not expected from the head of the Department of Political Science at UWI. It is unscientific, illogical, and bordering on political mischief for a supposedly neutral commenter to look at a mere number in the estimates of recurrent expenditure and extrapolate the figures to conclude that the Minister of Finance is tricking CPEP workers in an election ploy, and that government intends to either reduce the working hours or the numbers of CPEP workers in 2019-2020.
Investment fund has been a resounding success. The 3 fixed rate bond series, 4.5% for 5 years, 5.7% for 12 years, and 6.6% for 20 years, were heavily oversubscribed, eliciting 8,103 applications valued at $7.349 billion. That is 1.8 times the $4 billion offer. Indeed, so attractive are the NIF bonds that they are currently trading on the stock exchange at levels above par, ensuring a profit for those who, for one reason or another, wish to sell their bonds. A far cry from the mischievous and unfounded categorization of NIF as a Ponzi scheme by those opposite. With these additional instruments, the capital market has been widened and strengthened, with investors receiving a steady flow of income through the required semi-annual distributions of $112 million in both February and August 2019. The companies that comprise the asset base of NIF are also doing well and growing in value. It is not to be overlooked that this NIF came about as a result of our hard work in recovering taxpayers' money owed from the CLICO bailout in 2009. Once again, the detractors said it couldn't be done. We did it. NIF has thus delivered $224 million in dividend income into the pockets of thousands of members of the public in a single year, which will continue for the next 19 years. Wow. NIF is a signature achievement of this PNM government, giving back to taxpayers, as we promised, significant returns on public funds used in the bailout of CLICO. Madam Speaker, we will continue to use this vehicle as a mechanism for monetizing major state assets, including those assets transferred to the government for repayment of the cost of the CL Financial CLICO bailout. Barring unforeseen circumstances, I propose to introduce in fiscal 2020 a second National Investment Fund bond issue, which will be based, among other things, on the proceeds from the sale of certain shares held by CLICO that are currently valued at $2.6 billion. We will maintain the current ratio of 2-to-1 relating to the assets and the corporate bonds issued by the First National Investment Fund. Taken over the last 3 years, the growth rates reflect an improving domestic economy, recovering from negative growth rates of 6.3% in 2016 and 2.3% in 2017, now into positive territory. As a small island energy exporting democracy, we have few equals in the world. However, it was inevitable that Trinidad and Tobago would have been impacted by the deceleration in global growth and the associated volatility in commodity prices. In fact, oil prices, which averaged $95 per barrel in the period 2011 to 2014, began a severe decline from mid-2014, reaching a low of US $26 in 2016. While there's been a 16. While there's been a modest recovery in prices since 2017, with oil prices reaching an average of $65 in 2018, oil prices dropped again in 2019 to an average of just $57 for the year so far. Madam Speaker, it was in this fragile economic environment that the new Rowley administration put in place in 2016 a strategy of development, including a carefully sequenced program of macroeconomic adjustment and reform. Notably, the creation of credible and confidence-inducing conditions for eliciting savings and investments required the adoption of a stable exchange rate, supported by an appropriate use of foreign exchange reserves as the country transitioned to a lower horizon of growth and prosperity in the context of lower revenue. Madam Speaker, expenditure peaked in 2014 at a record $62.8 billion. However, while expenditure reached this unsustainable level, revenues were seen to be declining as a result of collapsing oil and gas prices and declining production of these commodities. This decline continued until 2017, when revenues, government revenues, dropped to $36.1 billion, after which revenues recovered and are now expected to reach $46.6 billion in 2019. This reality demanded an expenditure reduction of substantial proportion, from $62.8 billion in 2014 to $50.5 billion in 2019, or a 20% reduction. That is $12 billion less to spend to satisfy the expectations of our population. This disciplined fiscal stance is one of the commendable features of this government's fiscal policy framework and has successfully brought expenditure broadly in line with revenue potential.
Even a curtsy glance at the estimates over the years will reveal that the budgetary allocations for all projects and programs are routinely revised during the year and supplemented as and where required. At the end of any fiscal year, the record will show that the final expenditure in any program is always revised upwards or downwards based on circumstances and need. Indeed, it goes without saying that that is what the annual mid-year review is for. Any analyst worth his salt would also be familiar with the routine process of variement and transfers and supplementary appropriations. Any analyst worth his salt will also know that in any program of the government, there are extraordinary or one-off items of expenditure, such as capital projects, procurement of goods and services, and settlement of legal matters in any given year that do not carry forward into the next year. Indeed, through prudent management under the current administration, CPEP's annual expenditure is now $200 million less than it was in 2015. The Minister of Finance therefore wishes to assure all CPEP workers that they will get their increased salaries in December 2019, if not before, and contrary to Sunday's Guardian front page story, their numbers and working hours will not be reduced. The Honourable Colin Imbert MP, Minister of Finance.
At told you all I ain't come here to do much talking, but give you plenty information today. And if after all the information we have given and continue to give, you decide to go and vote the UNC or any other party, it's your choice. Caller, good morning.
I forget to mention, I heard Prakash Ramada last night about the Attorney General move like a Zagofa TV. Didn't move like a Zagofa TV night when he tried to steal spread property.
Well said, caller. All of them know all who could move, where, when, and how. But some of them don't watch themselves. Call me up, guys. Mr. Chance, I'm expecting to hear from you. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, Sean, Mr. Bishop Rabbinat, as far as I with the Guardian, saying and calling him. You see that man, Louis Leclerc? Sean, this man, he should resign. He should resign for making that kind of statement. Just imagine, you is a learned person, an educator of the highest education institute, you understand, in Trinidad. They go, Louis, a lecturer, and making that kind of statement. You understand? So what it is you will be teaching the younger ones like that then? That is a bad example setting, Sharon. And this man, he should resign forthwith. Forthwith, Sharon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon?
Yes?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, Mr. Fireman, morning. Tobago driver, Mr. Chan, Miss Cummins, Mammy Sauce. Yeah, Teresa Collins. Sharon, that statement by Dr. Ragonath, right? He really shows his political side. Because now he's the head of the ethics committee at the election, right? He's supposed to step down. After, how could he be the head now? And when people make statement in the election ethics, for he to come back and tell somebody something, because this statement he make is a dangerous statement, you know. He didn't do no kind of research or anything, and he just come out just so and telling CPEP about so and so, right? But it really show you his stand, which party stand. He's a UNC. Now, Sharon, also I'm watching Trump and the American government, right? And what Kamala Prasad's predecessor is trying to give here to the corporations, right? Lower taxes. You see America nearly going into a recession by giving corporate taxes, lower corporate taxes. Now, if she lower the corporate taxes here and raise the normal citizen taxes and take out things from food, repeal the property tax, Sharon, which part she leading our country? Straight to the IMF? People think, you know, sit down and think. You see the information Sharon and Mr. Chance and Jenny and them is bringing to us is for us to think people. Okay, Sharon? Have a blessed morning.
Thank you very much. Caller.
Yes, good morning again, Ms. Sharon Felix.
Morning.
Loyal listeners and callers. You see what you know without Ms. Sharon Felix? That's better than telling me you build houses or anything. You see, fiscal management, you have to have money to do what you want to do. And when you can manage your money to make sure that you're doing what you're doing, like the incentives, what is given to the working class, that is what I watch at in this budget, the working lower class, that the incentives were given to them is through fiscal policies and management, that this government is taking our country into a place where balanced budget or even budget that is without any credit, any like the 5.2 with that is deficit, the deficit in the budget, we will be out of that position with the management of the money. And instead of people telling you about how much house you build and how much road you do this and that, you have to have money to do all those things. And when you get your fiscal management in the proper way, you'll be able to do everything that they want you to do. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you very much, caller. You see, political mischief is afoot. And that's why I read for you the story of the spider and the fly. Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Mrs. Crosby.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard on any of the radio, TV broadcasts at some time, news, that one of the fellows who want to go up for election, he referred to the budget for the CPEP workers, that the government didn't give them that offer. It's not the government who gives them that 15%, is the salary commissioner, something, like that. But that person, he used to march up and down for members and calling on the government for money. So I don't know since when it's not the government who gave the CPEP workers the increase. When they want position, they must speak the truth so people could have some reliability on their words. And it's not the first time I hear he talk so contradictory. That is not natural for one who wants to be a leader. He has to check on himself. Those talks are like ABC talks, You want to make an excuse for somebody, and you talk stupidness like if the people you're talking to, they are worse in education than him. But I want him to know that I ain't reached his standard in school, but he ain't fooling me and talking nonsense to me. Okay then. So I don't know if it's not the government give them, who gave them the increase. Okay then, bye.
Bad area?
That's why we have a P&M education, they say, right? But anyhow, you know what more troubling is the Guardian. Not just that, The Guardian had the audacity to publish that, to put it in the face that shouldn't be going on. So what side the Guardian on as well, ma'am? You understand my point? So then they have a group of people in society that decide that they're going to create anarchy. Because what you're telling me is, that the CPEP is now an African thing. So if I could frighten that section of the population, I could get them to come over to vote for me. That is what they're saying to us, ma'am. People all there, wake up. I have a budget move from 65. I heard the Prime Minister say the other day, I was saying 62, from somewhere 65 billion. We run 4 years and they tell me we spend more money than them in 4 years. And my budget not reach. Although they say is a election budget. Their election budget was 65. Unsustainable. We come in office with our oil price at $30 and a man who lost his job come and the Minister of Finance come and tell me out money for 3 days. I called that man on a radio program and asked him, I said, the Minister of Finance said to us that you say that money to run the country for 3 days. And couldn't answer.
Leave it there, Bataria. Guys, this is where we got to leave it for today. Well, I have to leave it for today. Yeah? Up next is the man they call Big Mike, the medicine man. And the daily word for today is guidance. The Christ within me is my light and my guide. Walk down a narrow hallway, my eyes stayed focused on the door at the end. I might not notice that doors to my right or left are also open to me. As I walk my life's path, am I so single-minded in my objective that I ignore other options? Am I carrying out my true purpose? Or am I so trained on the end result that I miss important steps along my journey? I can always be sure that I am going in the right direction if I follow the prompt and nudges of my inner guidance. Giving my divine identity free rein in my life, I can confidentially take steps into the future. I let the Christ energy within me fulfill the pattern of perfect light and guide me to my good. Your eyes is the lamp of your body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body is full of light. Therefore, consider whether the light in you is not darkness. Luke 13, 34 and 35. This is where we got to leave it for today. Well, I'm leaving it for today. I'll leave you with Bruce, and Bruce go up to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be here with Bruce, but I have something to do important, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Please, God, I'll be here going up to 12 with you. So, guys, we're gone. Be good. Be safe. Ciao.
5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the live Temple of Restoration with Bishop Anthony and his team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, next to Quartz Building, opposite the QREP taxi stand. For more information, call 488-4413 and 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives.
Rupnoine, suppliers and stockers of power tools, Black & Decker, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita, Stanley, Craig, all brand names. Visit Rupnoine, Carolina Savannah Road, Chaguanas, phone 665-4145.
Give your home the style and comfort with quality contemporary furniture from Stylus Furniture Store. Select from a wide range of modern 3-pieces, recliners, and sofa sets, as well as 5- and 7-piece dining sets to create that decor and comfort of your home. For your convenience or 4-month Christmas layaway plan, visit our locations at number 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando or 101 Crabnesh Village in Princestown. Call us today, 652-2542 or 652-2688. Stylus Furniture Store, for the style in you.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM all day, every day.
See us live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows, like our page.
And chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page, live and interactive.
All day, every day.
The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
Looking to fix up or build your home or business early? Well, look no further. Just check out Arima Door Center. They have the best quality of all local doors made right here in Trinidad. We have mahogany, cedar, pine, teak, glass, and steel doors. And while you're there, ask about the kitchen cupboard doors. Also building material and a variety of tiles. And hear this, Arima Door Center is the sole distributor for Viking water tanks, Viking screw type covers, Viking 7-year warranty, 430-gallon and 1,000-gallon. All at the best prices around. So hurry on down and check out Arima Door Center. Local manufacturer of doors and water tanks for over 30 years. We're also the distributors of TCL Cement. Secure your home and water supply today. Right now at Cleaver Road, Arima, 642-3509. Visit us or check us on Facebook and Instagram.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person. Enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chai seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every second and fourth Fridays at 10:15 a.m. for the program Divine Living Inspiration with evangelist Stacey McKenzie.
Jesus saves from the cross to the grave.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday morning on 91.9 from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Performance, Beat All Talk.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street, 919 FM.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Happy Christmas.
This time is the most special time of the year when people are show their care. Love is in the atmosphere. It's the season people love to share. It's a really Christmas party. Party all day, party all night. It's a really Christmas party. Time to free up, time to stop work. There we party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas. We having a Happy Christmas. We having a Merry, Merry Christmas. We having a Happy Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas. We having a Happy, Happy Christmas. Let we party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. Neighbors, join the fun. We party in dusk till dawn, and everybody has one. That's why Christmas is so great. Party people, let we celebrate. Party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. Let we party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas. We having a Happy Christmas. We having a Merry, Merry Christmas. We having a Happy Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas. We having a Happy, Happy Christmas. Let we party for Christmas. Party for Christmas. Let we go, let's go!
Christmas, I want mucho dinero, mucho
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM all day, every day.
See us live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows, like our page.
And chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page, live and interactive.
All day, every day.
The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
Come talk with us.
Give your home the style and comfort with quality contemporary furniture from Stylus Furniture Store. Select from a wide range of modern 3-pieces, recliners, and sofa sets, as well as 5- and 7-piece dining sets to create that decor and comfort of your home. For your convenience or 4-month Christmas layaway plan, visit our locations at number 51 Rushford Street in San Fernando or 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Call us today, 652-2542 or 652-2688. Stylus Furniture Store, for the style in you.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations: 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a Super Quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big. For more information, please call 636-2389 or 672-7787. Super Quality. Looking to fix up or build your home or business early? Well, look no further. Just check out Arima Door Center. They have the best quality of all local doors made right here in Trinidad. We have mahogany, cedar, pine, teak, glass, and steel doors. And while you're there, ask about the kitchen cupboard doors. Also building material and a variety of tiles. And hear this, Arima Door Center is the sole distributor for Viking water tanks, Viking screw type covers, Viking 7-year warranty, 430 gallon and 1,000 gallon. All at the best prices around. So hurry on down and check out Arima Door Center. Local manufacturer of doors and water tanks for over 30 years. We're also the distributors of TCL Cement. Secure your home and water supply today. Right now at Cleaver Road, Arima, 642-3509. Visit us or check us on Facebook and Instagram.
So you want a broadband service, but you need a lower price. You want to save the cash you need to make your lifestyle nice. Well, get the Green Dot Broadband, the plan that suits your needs. The lowest price solution on the shores of TNT. With broadband for just $129 per month, Green Dot gives you the high-speed internet service you want, plus the savings you really need. So sign up today and enjoy the best of both worlds. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Tune in to Shaman Spa every first and third Friday
Friday from 10:05 to 10:35 a.m. for hidden truths, wise sayings, current events based on prophecies and shamanic healing methods. Call 496-1471 or log on to shamanezra.com. This program is brought to you through the kind courtesies of Kudo Herbal Health, distributors of Kudo Alkaline Water, which assist with your pH balance and promoting a healthy lifestyle. We also engage in medical, massages, and therapy. For more info, call 722-2614.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
Grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping, and...
We having a Merry Christmas. We having a happy Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas. We having a happy morning with soon. One bright morning, Eden will meet up with you. It will be one bright morning. One bright morning with soon. One bright morning, all our sorrows will be taken away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. One bright morning we'll soon. Take a look at the system. It's the same from long ago. The poor man is hungry, while the rich man still wants some more. I feel the future, trouble outside the door. The people are hungry, and poor people can't take no more. It will be one bright morning. Praises be to the Almighty One. Shall you see where we are going? For our sake I make the split. For the seeds of our sowing, destroy peace and unity, and it's showing, it is growing. Peace and love in any language will remain one and the same. Covering the world, no stoppage to the calling of your name, 'cause it's worthy, almighty. Let's all rejoice in songs and
Morning to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And all the people under the sound of my voice, I say, good morning to you. Yes, it's a rainy day out there. Warm and nice on the inside here. All right, this is Big Mike, not the masked man, the health man. Health professional, health specialist, naturopathic doctor. I'm here in the house to help you. Those of you who traveling, safe journey on the nation roadways. Those of you in your home, call a friend, call someone. This hour is dedicated to you. This is about your health. Your health is your greatest wealth after God. Your health is your greatest wealth after God. All right, I want to say good morning to our Prime Minister. Good morning to the opposition leader too. Good morning to everybody. God cares about every soul. I must say good morning. It's a blessed good morning. Thank God to be alive. You know, when we wake up in the morning, we must have that, you know, appreciation. Some people wake up this morning not able to move the hand. Some people are not able to move the left side or the right side. You know, and then you hear someone else wake up and the first thing they could do is try to cuss the neighbor. The first thing they could do is to make noise with the spouse. And not knowing that somebody probably in the same neighborhood die or get a massive heart attack, not able to wake up. So we ought to be grateful and thankful just to be alive. We need to appreciate each other more. Too much a complain. And this is one of the things that God couldn't deal with. When his people, when the Israelites and they came out from Egypt, they were complaining it was too hot, too cold. The same food they giving me manna right through this. Complain over everything. And not really appreciating what was taking place. In order for you to get more, you have to be thankful more. All right? So this is the Big Mike. This is the Health Hour, people. You know, it's a real privilege, again, you know, just to be here. Broadcasting live from the Big Mike Wellness Center, number 19 Market Street, Arouca. All right, on Market Street. There are 2 clinics on Market Street, so look out for the sign that mark Big Mike Wellness Center. You know, people, one of the first protocol to health, is prayer. It's a simple communication between you and God. It could be in a toilet bowl, it could be in a church. It doesn't matter. Some people believe they only have to be in a church, but no, it could be anywhere and talk to the Almighty. Prayer, communication, God first, anything else after. All right? And then second is cleanse, purify, detoxify. You have to cleanse the body. You have to purify the body. Because too much of junk, too much of pasteurized, dead food in the system. It's important to get that out. All right? And then we're talking about third. So you're talking about first prayer, second cleanse, purify, detoxify the system. And you could cleanse and not detoxify. You could take something that could, anything could cleanse you, a good dose, bad curry or stale curry could give you a good cleanse, and it could flush here, right? Some people are allergic to milk too. Yeah, that could give you have you running the toilet, diarrhea. Yeah, you might say, okay, that cleanse. But what about detoxifying? Because you could be cleansing and not detoxifying. You see, that is where you use something now that will be able to detoxify the liver, the kidney, the blood, and the 60,000 miles of artery. Someone could come in your house and clean the house, get rid of all the garbage in the house, and when you pass your hand on the television or you pass your hand on a desk, you see a whole ton load of dust. That will detoxify coming. You see what I'm saying? And then you're talking about oxygenated cells. You know, some people not able to exercise. That way exercise and then come in. Some people not able to exercise. You know, so you could do like massages. That will help to get the blood flowing. You know what I mean? Because some people are not able to exercise and oxygenating the cells, that is so important. All right, you get the oxygen going to the cells so that you charge the cells on them. So now the cells are able to deliver the nutrients to the brain, to the heart, to the kidneys, to the liver, throughout your 60,000 miles of arteries. And then we're looking at alkaline. This is where the greens coming now. All right, in order to balance off your pH. You know, because some people are too acidic. But, you know, there are some people too alkaline at the same time, too. Some people's system is too alkaline, you know. Being alkaline or over-alkaline, it can be as bad as being over-acidic. So there must be a balance. Everything is a balance. There must be a balance in your system. Because you could experience the same symptom, the same dangers, how the same symptom of acidic, you could experience that same symptom of over alkaline. And this is where like test strips something coming to know where you're optimizing the immune system or boosting the immune system. This is where you're getting the immune system up and running so they're able to recognize threat in the body. Sometimes we do live blood analysis here and we look at people, the neutrophils, we call the white blood cells. The white blood cells sleeping in some people. The white blood cells, the defender of the body, the protector of the body, is like the police, the army, watching over you. If these guys are sleeping here in problem in Trinidad here, the enemy will take over and cause some serious destruction. So it's important to get the immune system optimized. And it's so important that you come in and do the live blood analysis where we can see what's taking place in your 60,000 miles of artery. Look at yourself, because one drop of blood has over 5 million blood cells, so we can see what's taking place. And then we'll know what protocol and how to put the things in order to get you running at the optimum level. So the 5 protocol is important. The 5 protocols are important. So you need to come in at the Big Mike Wellness Center. Come in and check your blood. Come in and there's a special is on here right now where you come in and you do the live blood, do the dry blood, do the body scan, the lymphatic drainage, and the foot detox. It's a special of a special, a deal of a deal. It's just for you. We designed it just for you in mind. It'll take like about an hour and 20 minutes. Because within that time, we will be counseling you. We'll be talking to you. We'll be dealing with your issue because everybody's system is different. No two human beings are the same. You know, when God make you, destroy the mold. So you are different. You are special. So when you're coming now, we check you out. We treat you like, hey, listen, man, it's no office business here, you know. We want, when you're here, you feel it's like part of the family. We want to make you feel, you know, it's all about that home feeling, that relaxed feeling. This is important. It's not straight jacket thing here. When you come in here, it's not Big Mike again. It's a little Mike here. It's not Big Mike riding no white horse. Because it's important to come down and deal with the people and meet with the people and greet with the people. This is it, people. And this is one of the reasons why I don't have 10 and 15 offices all over the place. No. I want to have one place so I can meet and greet with the people. I want to meet and greet with people. We're talking about personalized touch. There's no high-tech thing here. This is personalized touch. So I can meet and greet with you. I could only control one place. Because I have about 10 or 15 places. I don't know what the hell is going on in them other places. But I could, when you're coming, you're meeting me, I could talk to you and see where you're at in order to know where you're going. You have to know where you're at in order to know where you're going. There are some people, you know, recently we did a live blood and we saw this worm inside this woman. Another guy again, we saw something like a roach inside his blood. And they're taking all the medication and you want to know, but how come I'm not getting better? How come you're not getting better? You have garbage inside of you, parasite inside of you. You swear it's the Jurassic Park inside of this man. Yes. Monsters. And some people walking around looking good, smelling good, walking good, but there's a walking time bomb. And your system can never heal if you have all these monsters within the system. And what I like, when we see these things, after 6 weeks, you put you in a program, and after 6 weeks, when you come back and they listen, if you see one, you see plenty. We better deal with it. Deal with the root cause, not symptom, baby. Not symptom. Root cause. What is affecting your blood will affect you, of course. Life is in the blood, but death is also in the blood. And this is why the live blood analysis, some people just do the live blood alone. We do live and dry. So
So we go down in the drive, we go down like about 7 depths into your system. Yes, we go in real low. 7 depths, sometimes 8. So we go right down, start from your brain, go straight down to your colon. Again, the colon is where that engine is. Because 85% of your immune system lies in your gut. If your gut is compacted and a lot of waste, there's no way on planet Earth that your immune system will be able to defend you. I'm telling you. 85% of your immune system lies in your gut. And some people so constipated. They're constipated in their brain and all, because when it back up in your colon, I'm telling you, that fumes will go straight to your brain. You'll end up with migraine, you're foggy thinking. Listen, man, problems. So the gut is where drama take place. So we look at the gut. If when you do the dry blood, we see that darkness over the gut is like a cloud. It's like a storm brewing. And some people really, really clogged up. Some people go to the washroom like twice for the week, sometimes once. And if you ask them, listen, you're constipated? No. I went into the clinic and they tell me twice a week is excellent. All you're mad. All you're mad. Like madness. When Elvis Presley, let me go back, not Elvis, let me back up a little bit. When John Wayne died, he had about 75 pounds of compact fecal matter. All the money, but he had 75 pounds of in his system. We on the radio, I can't say the word. Right? He had 75 pounds of in his system. Elvis Presley had about 45 pounds of compact fecal matter. So he had 45 pounds of in his system. All the money, yeah, but he had all that in his system. Don't make sense. You see? So they were going off pencil size. Anaconda on the inside of them. So you can tell by your stool, if your stool is narrow, you know something is wrong. And some of you know that something is wrong, but don't admit it. That could lead to something called colon cancer. It could lead to polyps and then colon cancer. I'm telling you. Get your gut straightened out. And if your gut is dirty, your whole entire system, it's feeding off of that GI tract, that digestive system. If your gut is dirty, I'm telling you, your blood is dirty. Your liver is dirty. Your kidneys is dirty. Your brain is dirty. Not dirty, dirty. Your system in a mess. It's time to change up, people. Why? Why it is that we wait until last minute? We wait for pain until we able to until we make a move. We wait for that pain. Some of us putting on jacket and tie, pretty clothes when the day come. But you're constipated. And you're going to reach that point where you're going to affect your skin. You're going to show up on your skin. Some of you are some loader that ain't going at all. Your back spotty, look like a leper. When you open your mouth to speak, your mouth smelling bad. And your wife ain't telling you nothing. Same thing with women too. Come, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Your health is too important. And you're sacrificing your health for $1. You're sacrificing your health for $1. Especially maxi men and taxi men, the up and down. Oh God, one more trip.
and your bowels giving you a signal it's time to go, and where you're balling one more trip. So you're toting that thing from Port of Spain to Arima, from Port of Spain to San Fernando, that load inside the system, and it's saying one more trip. And that one more trip is contaminating your system. Because there's a signal, and if you miss that signal, it come like you missed the train. So it starts to bind on the inside of your colon. It come back on the inside of your colon. So you have one more layer. So eventually it turns to something called mucoid plaque. Mucoid plaque building up inside your colon. And then you end up with all kind of problem and you wonder why. I wasn't so. How come I get so? How come you get so? The main highway in your body clog up and you're talking about how come you get so? And some people looking good, smelling good, putting on a nice makeup, they're looking beautiful. You know, and a lot of women too, they go more by the hairdresser. They focus on the hairdresser. I mean, I like to see my woman look nice, you know, it's important to look nice. But they focus on the hairdresser and not focusing on their health. I'm bashing on hairdresser this morning because I know a lot of hairdressers, you know, going to the more natural side now. They're going to the more natural side where they're using more natural things in people's hair, which is good. But there are some things that they put in the customers' hair that could melt a car. That leads to a built-up of toxins within the system. Some women say, Mike, you know, when I dye my hair, I could taste it in my mouth. So all that sort of pile up, I touch it on a little on different things today, people. So when all that sort of pile up in your womb and it causes fibroids. We know that is tissues, is mass, is a mass, is solid mass. But you know what fibroid really is? What it really is? It's garbage bag in your system. It's you poisoning your system through food, through putting all the chemicals in your hair, and your built up is garbage bag in your system. So your body says, you ain't cleansing. It's time for me to do something about that. Yeah, I gotta start to do something. You hear me? Do something about this, and then it sort of form garbage bag in your womb. On a high level of estrogen in the liver, toxins. High level of estrogen. So, estrogen is good, but too much estrogen could cause havoc in the body. So people, listen. You need to take charge of your health. You need to take charge of your health. Your life is God's gift to you. But how you treat this life is your gift to God. How are you treating your body? Are you running it to the ground? Because you take more time for your vehicles. Every 5,000 kilometers, you change your oil. You take a tune-up. You change your plugs. But what are you doing to your body? What are you doing to your body? What care are you taking? What time are you putting aside for you? What time? Most people come to us when doctors give up on them. And then they say the herbal thing is not working. But they didn't tell the family or tell the friends that it is the whole health care. They've been to the hospital, they've been to the doctors, and been to everybody, and then they come by us last. Especially with cancer. Cancer is on the rise too. Over 20,000 people die every day from cancer. And every year, new cancer coming out. We're not talking about prevention. We're only talking about chemotherapy and radiation. People are dying. And sometimes you will hear someone end up with, well, that's the time it's been detected. And then you hear them, they went by the doctor. They went by the doctor. And then the doctor tell them, well, you have 3 months to live, or you have 2 months to live. Yeah, you have 2 months to live, you have 3 months to live. All right, most of the time they end up by the doctor, or they end up by us. After they've been by the doctor, and they'll be taking chemotherapy, radiation, and all the different things. All right, and then eventually when doctor says, listen, you need to organize yourself, go home and, you know, spend some time with the family and thing. You know, when they tell you that, is it they pay? Then they come by us. So we are judged on that ratio. But we're not about curing people, we are about prevention. We are about prevention. We are about prevention. Hey, Sugar Apple, now, how? Hey, look, Sugar Apple now walking, boy. Sugar Apple, how you going, girl? Are you looking sweet, so?
Good morning, Big Mike.
I'm good. How you doing? Morning.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the islanders. I can't hear you as I was coming on the road.
Don't make sure.
But you're not easy. It touch on every topic you could possibly think of.
Right.
To put the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the islanders, on the awareness of the importance of good health. Right? And putting the right stuff in your body.
Right.
And the importance of, coming to check him at the clinic, which is situated in Aruca, 19 Market Street in Aruca. Come and check yourself. We have the special going on right now, the live blood, the dry blood, the body scan, the foot detox, and the lymphatic detox at a very special price, and you're going to get treated like family. All right? So they come on down. We are located again at Aruca, number 19 Market Street in Aruca. The numbers to call, 288-8301. That's 288-8301 and 346-2612. That's 346-2612.
Yes, this is what we're talking about, This is what we're talking about. We're talking about, it's so important, again, as Sugar Apple said, treat people like family here. And this is, some people, a lot of people tell me, they say, Mike, listen, I sort of feel good even before I take anything. And this is it. You want to engage with the people. You want to, when I talking to people, I don't just talk to the person, I talk to the soul of the person, you know what I mean? We get in. And that is so important. You link with that person. You're talking about, you get into that person and see what's really, really the nature of that person, and depend on the good Lord to guide you in order to put to guide that person from zero health to optimum health. All depends on the level they are. But I'm telling you, listen, your health is your greatest wealth. You have to take care of yourself, and a lot of people not doing that. People waiting for things to happen before they could make a move. But I believe the best time to see about you is now. When you're up and running is now. So listen, people, come in. Let's come in and let's do the live blood analysis, the dry blood. All right. See what's taking place on the inside of you. Don't wait for pain. Don't wait for pain. All right. Let's call. Listen, today you can call his numbers 288-8301. That is 288-8301. 288-8301. All right. That's the office number. Call in, set up an appointment, and let's take it from there. All right. Let's hook you up. And don't forget, so the special is live blood analysis, the dry blood, the body scan, the lymphatic drainage. All right, that lymphatic drainage is amazing. Where we look at your that it shake up your cells, shake up every cell in your body. All right, and get you going. It add oxygen to the cells. It help with mobility, flexibility. It decrease cortisol. All right, so it work on the brain. Right, it drain the lymph nodes, and a lot of time women end up with breast cancer, and they can't get two doctors to agree on breast cancer because a lot of times it's just toxins within the lymph nodes, toxins there that built up over the period of time using deodorant and stuff like that. So it's subtle there. All right, so the machine helps to drain that. All right, so ladies, you need to come on down, come in and come and do the special. So that is a see the phones that are ringing already. Come in and start to do the special. So the lymphatic system, the lymphatic drainage is part of the program here. Well, it's part of your special. When you come in to do the live blood, the dry blood, the body scan, you know, together with the lymphatic drainage, all that is part of the package that you'll get. All right, and normally that will, when you put it together, is about $1,200. We have a special going on for $900 right now, $900, where you could come in and just do that. All right, okay. So call and set up an appointment. You know, set up an appointment. All right. So I have an appointment in Port of Spain today from 11 to 1. I will be back here at 2 o'clock. All right, I'll be back here at 2 o'clock. I'm leaving here at 11 o'clock. All right, but I'm telling you, come on down, come in, call, make an appointment. The office number is 288. People already calling. 288-8301. That is 288-8301. All right, call us and let's set up the appointment. Another number is 346-2612. That is 346-2612. All right? You don't play with your health. Because you don't play with your vehicle, don't play with your health. Don't play with your health. You need your health. And some people only value health until health is taken away from them. Don't wait for that. Take care of yourself. The last time I went in the bamboo, they run out of body parts. They run out of body parts. All right? Take care of your health. It's your greatest wealth. After God is your health. There's no way you can see about your kids or grandkids. Take care of the family if your health is not good. And a lot of people end up dying because little things that they're supposed to do, they didn't do. They wait until it reached that stage where ambulance come for them and stuff like that. You don't have to wait for that. You don't have to die with your diabetes. You don't have to die with your cancer. You don't have to die with your high blood pressure. There's a way out. The human body, God didn't make no caca. This body was designed by the Almighty God. Your body have great potential powers in it. Your body can heal itself. But what are you putting in order so that your body can have that energy and that vitality in order to combat and deal with the illnesses that is confronted, that the body is confronted with? What are you putting in to be able to fight off diseases? And this is why we are saying to you, come at the wellness clinic. Come at the clinic here. We want to help you. We want to get you going. We want to jumpstart your body. Come in. We want to jumpstart. Hey, Sugar, what's up, girl? How you looking, sweet, sir?
Big Mike, hear this now. You know this time of the year, people love the Christmas. People love the ham, the ham and jam and the grog and everything else. What advice would you like to give people, who probably might overdo them? Health-wise, what advice you have for the people and them?
Just drink. Water. You watch my switch? Water. You don't sugar apple watch me. No one. Okay. There are things that we indulge in and we know it's not good. We know it's not good, but we partake anyway. I believe one word. I did some interview some people who were like 100 years, 105, and stuff like that. And just to hear what kept them, what it did so long. I mean, apart from God, what it did, so that to have, and they were not sick. These folks that I interviewed, they weren't sick. And but I was curious to find out what it is. What is the secret to their health? What is the secret? And I was so excited just to talk with them, And one of the things they said, listen, you probably didn't eat no meat. They said, no, Mike, we eat meat. All of them had these different words, but basically the same thing. They say, yes, we eat meat. I said, but how you eat meat from? They say, yes, we eat meat. I said, but what's the secret? How come you live so long and healthy still and with no high blood pressure, no diabetes? They said, Mike, we did everything in moderation. I think that's the key word there.
Wow.
Because I don't like telling people don't do this and don't do that and most of the health people who tell people that, most of the time they are doing it. This is not about putting no yoke on the people. This is about, hey, of course, there are things like if you stay away, if you come off of certain things, of course, it'll be better for you. All right? But I don't like to put no yoke on people. I believe follow your heart, try to better you. Every day, do something in order to better your health. All right? Lesson down, of course. I'm not saying to go and eat a pot of meat. Long time when I used to be eating fried chicken, so I want 20 piece. Now I don't want to see that. So it's when you start to take care of your body start to speak to you. Your body start to speak to you and tell you, hey, see that, I don't want that again. Right? Your body start to speak to you. When I eat a piece of watermelon, I get so excited. When I eat fruits, my cells, my whole system just feels so cool, and so I know this is something that the body needs. I know that this is something that the body could deal with. I know that this is something that I supposed to be putting in my body. So in the morning, I look forward to that. So you want to eat your fruits in the morning. You don't eat your fruits really in the night and midday and thing. On the morning, you hit your fruits because it gives you the energy throughout the day. So this is it. Moderation. All right. Cut down on things that you know that you're doing and it ain't adding no value to you. All right. So before you put anything in your mouth, ask yourself: is this adding any value to my body? Is this adding any nutritional value to my body? Well then, forget it. And if you can't put it in your mouth, then you shouldn't put it on your skin, because a lot of time we pollute our bodies, especially women, with all the different help me out here. All the different cosmetics.
Men put on everything different sometimes. Like overdoing certain things.
Yeah, and remember you rub a lot of things on your skin. You want to cream your skin. So you want to make sure you use some healthy stuff. If you're using cream, try to get the right formula. When I say the right stuff, it have a lot of healthy things that coming out right now.
Yes, you don't want to use stuff that you don't even, if that makes sense to some people, but it's a good practice.
And water is crucial, People are not drinking enough water, so, and not enough fiber. So they end up being constipated there. Not enough water, not enough fiber.
And it has some people who have a constipated looking face.
Yes.
When you're not going off, the face and the seat on the face.
And if you notice, a lot of the people who always, people who very touchy, very sensitive. Most of the time they're constipated. People who don't smile and things. Serious constipation. People who are not nice and they're terrible with the workers and, the co-workers and stuff like that. Check it out all day. They ain't going off. I'm telling you. If you could put a camera there, you'll see it's force forevermore. They go in the toilet with magazine and papers and all kind of things. So constipation could affect the brain. That lead to affecting the tongue. People cussing you off and things, and them is just constipated. Just constipated. Pure constipated.
Wow. So people, again, we are located in Aruka. That's number 19 Market Street in Aruka. The numbers to call, 288-8301. That's 288-8301 and 346-2612. That's 346-2612. Our business hours are from Mondays to Fridays from 9 to 4 and on Saturdays from 9 to 2.
Yeah, sugar. This is what we talking. Come on, little kids here now. I know on radio, girl. Come on, kids, you them hear it all day. Come now, man. Nice. You them? Yeah. So, healthy relationship too is important too. That is, it's part of the health thing. So. And mommy happy, everybody happy. So. Yes. All right, people. So get it going. So you're blushing here again. You can't even talk. You get weak. All right. It's all about it. All right. Yes. Yeah, people. So, your health is your greatest wealth. All right, come on down at the Big Mike Wellness Center. Come on down. Loving people here to take care of your health. A lot of people just come here and say God send them. God, literally God send them. Yes. Isn't that amazing? Oh boy, when you're born to do something, you're born to... Imagine if my father telling you to come down here.
Apart from that, I mean, for example, they come in and they see that you're looking like the product. We have persons who into health and stuff, and they're not using the products, eh?
Oh boy. Recently, I don't want to call nobody name, but I saw this guy, and it was sad. I look at him and say, "You okay?" And he wasn't looking good. He wasn't looking good at all. I say, and I was out of concern. I say, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah." But people, he wasn't looking okay at all. He looked terrible. And he into healthy, helping a lot of people, which is good. But brother, you have to see about you because you're going to drop down there. And a lot of times they don't want to admit. Listen, any part of my body hot in me, I call in all them other natural parts and them. I say, "Hey, I need help, boy. I'm not playing nothing. You too big to admit that you need help." I look at this guy and I say, "Lord, this guy was limping." I say, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Well, boy, I damaged my foot and thing in the gym, but I knew something was wrong. Something wrong. People, guys who enter the health, listen, man, you need to take care of yourself. You have to be a product of your product. You can't be telling people and you looking like some kind of something out of some space land. You look like sci-fi. No. You have to be a product of the product. You have to look the role. Your skin looking terrible. Your face looking like it want to bust. Something wrong. Ocular pressure. My God. And they always say a pride does go before a fall. But anyway, I wish him all the best, So people, listen. Check us out. We in the talk and the talk. I'm not saying that we are perfect. Sometimes I am out too. I'm not saying that I Mr. Perfect. No. I'm not. I am not. But I'm telling you, every day I strive to do better. Every day I do something to improve my health. So I don't want to fool the people out there and saying I is Mr. Perfect man. No. There are a lot of things that I'm doing and I know I need to change too. So I'm not perfect. But every day I strive to do something better. If I just increase it, if I'm doing 1 minute of exercise a day, tomorrow I try to do 2, and then the following day I try to do 3 minutes. Yes. You might say, oh, got 3 minutes. Yes, and 3 minutes. Improve daily. Don't try to be no guru, because when you try to be guru, problems. You can't just stop eating. If you just eat 20 pieces of meat, you can't just stop eating meat and just jump on a health thing. Your body could go into a shock. And a lot of times, a lot of naturopathics out there cause more drama in people's health than anything else. Just stop this and stop this and stop this, and the person end up sick. A lot of them end up at the clinic here. A lot of them end up at the clinic here. There was a man who was striking, I don't want to call his name neither, but he was striking. And he was at the Prime Minister, that was some years ago, concerning the highway in the Saudi, and he was striking. He was on a diet, and I just call it that diet. I just call it by his name. I just say, only on that, so-and-so diet, or let it come up that so-and-so diet. That diet, only to come up that diet. Right? And a lot of people on that diet. Where they're telling the people some things that they themselves not doing. Because when you look at a person, you don't have to read and spell to me. If I look at you, I could tell whether you're doing what you're telling me that you're telling me to do. I could tell if you're doing it or not. Because it's going to show up on your skin. It's going to show up on your eyes. It's going to show up in your hair. So if you're not doing it, why the hell are you telling me to do it? So people, listen. I want to get upset here. But anyway, hear this. We are number 19 Market Street in Aruka. Check out, call them numbers to them.
The numbers to call are 346-2612. That's 346-2612. Which one I got?
Well, I know we exercised last night. Go ahead.
288-8301. That's 288-8301.
Yes. Sugar, you just go in the gym and thing in the morning, right? Not so?
Yes, Big Mike.
And then you come to my gym in the night too. So.
And our business hours are from Mondays to Fridays, from 9 to 4. And on Saturdays, we are open from 9 to 2.
I like to work on the night. Anyway, so if you listen, come on down at the Big Mike Wellness Center. And we have the special here for you for $900. Call. We see people already calling.
We had a caller just now who wanted to know about the BioCell and the benefits of it.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So just wanted to highlight some of the things this product does. It improves your joint. Sorry about that, people. The BioCell also restores youthful, glowing skin. So if you want to look young again, try this product. It's an amazing product. Apart from that, it also reduces skin toxicity. So if you need to know more about this product, you could also call us at 346-2612. That's 346-2612 and 288-8301.
Yeah, so. All right, I'm here and good now. So I guess we had to keep remote by the mic itself. Anyway, we just have about 5 minutes again. All right, so when we're speaking, let's try and look at this here. Well, people, I heard everybody. I hope that everybody heard us.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street. 919 FM. Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday morning on 91.9 from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Performance, Beat Talk.
Tony's Place for the latest and best phones, including Samsung and iPhones, tablets, phone and tablet cases, batteries, memory cards, flash drives, chargers, headsets, Bluetooth speakers, car mounts, and iPhone and Android watches. We carry tempered glass and screen protectors too, and specialize in repairs and unlocking. Check us also for plus-size men's clothing, pants 44 to 60, and jerseys from 2X to 6X, slippers and shoes, Jordan, Nike, Fila, Old School, Adidas, and many more. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at Tony's Place. Telephone 368-9301 and 366-2197. Tony's Place, opposite Mario's, downstairs Twin City Mall, booth 29 Aboutique Mall, Henry Street, Port of Spain, and booth number 20 New City Mall for the latest tech and trends.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
San Fernando. Titans of Democracy take you to San Fernando as we present our annual Cooler Cruise. On board the Sea Champion, Sunday, 13th October 2019. Boarding at King's Wharf, San Fernando, 3 p.m. Sailing at 4 p.m. and returning 7 p.m. Music by DJ Bruce Wayne and Memphis International. Pack your coolers. Get on board as we head to the Southland. Tickets cost $100. For tickets, you can call Village 379-3728. Mummy Soul 753-2175. Sharon Felix 726-4685. Nigel Cotier 361-5407. Louise in Faizabad 354-8654. Call today to reserve your spot on the Maxi. Titans of Democracy, South, here we come.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations: 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a super quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the super quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big. For more information, please call 636-2389 or 672-7787. Super Quality.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Masters Radio.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour. Heard every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For more information, call 753-1113 or email at church668hope@gmail.com.
Yo, we turning up the money with the Play with Mega Mix. Got new ways to win with the Play with Mega Mix. Now there's new ways to win, not just the Mega Ball. With brand new payouts anytime your number call. So you can
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street at 919 FM. Every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world. as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
News from the Street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and these are